Oh no, it's time to go digging with Dugger. G'day, Dugger here. It's about time I stopped digging and started doing some planting. It's getting late in the season now. I've probably got about 2 months left before the weather gets too hot for veggies. So I'm going to have a look at what sort of things to throw in the garden now. Some of them might surprise you a little bit. Righto, well, let's go planting with Dugger. It's the beginning of August here in the alligator patch. We've had some good late rain, which means I'm able to do some late planting. You just have to listen to what your garden's telling you about what to plant and when to plant it. Rocket, mizuna and other green leafy quick growing veggies are stuff that I'd definitely be throwing in the ground now. Lettuce, salad mixes. You should be able to get another yield of these before the year's up. But I'll just quickly toss in a few snow peas here. I always just tease the roots out a little bit at the bottom before I plant them. So I've mixed up some good soil here, lots of organic material. I'll put them close enough here to the wire that they can hook on quite easily. I've planted these at basically an east-west direction just to ensure that they don't get too much full direct sunlight later on in their life. Snow peas, done. I've bought a few developed eggplants here from the local hardware store just because it's late in the season and eggplants do tend to take a while to get established. So if I can get these in, they should be producing eggplants within 4 to 6 weeks for me. Eggplants require a good stake or frame to support them, so I've put some stakes in now just to prevent disturbing the roots a bit later on. With the weather starting to warm up a bit, it's time to get a few more tomatoes into the ground. I'm just going to try a few of these heirloom varieties, basically so that I have seeds to continue for next year. I'll throw these in a nice sunny spot. Looks like the only option I have is over here in this corner. I've also planted some mizuna. Mizuna are a very quick growing green leafy vegetable. That should be perfect to eat in a few weeks' time. They'll beat the summer heat. I've also tossed in a few spring onions, just because I love spring onions and they should develop nicely. Basil's a good thing to get going at this time too because it loves the warmer months of the year here. Sage is not really a herb that I would grow in the warmer months, but I think in the next few weeks I should be able to grow these nicely. Celeries will grow quite well here, but you do have to keep the water up to them. Chilies and jalapenos are always a good thing to get into the garden when you know it's going to be getting hotter. I'm going to have a look at these wasabi gnars that I planted the other week. They're going quite well. If you grab them about that deep, you can pull them out without disturbing the roots. And then just spread them apart. Probably to about 20 to 30 centimetres apart will be perfect. Okay, we'll just give everything that I've just planted a quick watering in with the seaweed solution. It's going to help the roots feel more comfortable in the soil and just ease the shock of being transplanted. So there you go, one last planting for this season. I've got some eggplants, I've got some spring onion, I've got some snow peas, parsley, celery, coriander, dill, basil, rocket, mizuna. All of these things are veggies that will grow comfortably as the months get warmer.